12:04 a.m. How about them apples? How about them apples? 12:04 of the a.m. I know you can't tell. I don't even know what I'm doing. I do, but when I said I just literally turned on the camera and said I'm going to record, that's what I just did. Hello everybody, my name is Christina Marie and welcome to my channel, Rosebuds. Yeah, so I wanted to do a video. I really wanted to do my hair and makeup, take some pictures. It started raining earlier. I had some pictures I need to take for this brand. Did not get to that, and I was like, you know, I'm just gonna sit down and talk and record a video. So why not? So here we are, you know. Let's take it out a bit. Let's take it out a bit. But welcome here. Right now I'm in the process of setting up my YouTube channel. It is, what is today? July 31st. So hopefully the channel will be live and, you know, you'll be seeing everything. I don't know when I'm even gonna upload this video or where this will fall and everything that I'm working on and all of my series and everything else, but why not record a video tonight and not let all of this good business go to waste? And I just had some things I kind of wanted to get off my chest, a little random, so I thought, why not do that now? So anyway, because if you follow me on Instagram, I've been telling stories lately and it's just been kind of random. I just turned on the camera and just started recording. Probably won't edit any of that business out, so, you know, and I am professional and I do take this serious, but I'm more, let me give you a little background about me and all of that. I have like terrible anxiety and it has really, you know, I'm in the process of transitioning and growing as a woman, but I'm also learning a lot about myself and why I do the things that I do and why I have made the choices that I've made. And a lot of it has been due to my mental health issues and anxiety, and I'm a super overthinker. And for any of you who can, you know, relate to me or you're the same, you can maybe understand why I'm just like, I don't know, when you get to this point, it's just such a good feeling to be more of a doer, and that's what I'm working on. So I'm just working on being more of a doer. That's why I just wanted to turn on the camera, sit down and record and talk, and probably not edit it out, and just, you know, this is me, this is who I am. And it's like late, so I'm in a weird little place right now. But you know, let's just talk about having anxiety and being an overthinker, and how it has just held me back. And just, it's really hard. Let me say, I was smoking a joint. But sometimes, I don't know about you guys, again, if you have any sort of mental health issues or anxiety or overthinking or having panic attacks, it's hard to explain those moments to people. Sometimes when you're having a panic attack, you could be in a room full of people and be, you know, going through and having an episode and no one knows. I know that happens for me personally. I'm just an expert on me, and let me make that very clear. When I'm speaking about things, I'm always talking about me, because I'm an expert on me, and that's what I'm here to do, is be more transparent and talk about my journey and what my life has been like living with this. But so for me, I could be in a room full of people. I could be at work in the middle of an event or a concert or something, and just start having a panic attack, and all these thoughts start running through your head. You know, for me, being a woman, I've had these feelings, or, you know, society puts all these standards in how you should look and how you should carry yourself and all these things upon you. So I have all these insecurities, and, you know, I have acne, so I break out. Sometimes I'm doing chemical pills. I'm gonna be doing videos about that now. But you know, you could be out, like I said, at a concert, and I could be looking decent and cute and, you know, all that, but just in the middle of the concert, I'm like, oh my God, I could, you know, itch my face or something. I'm like, oh my God, that breakout's there. Somebody's gonna see me there and look at me. Maybe I shouldn't post anything on social media. Maybe I should go stand in the back. And it's just like, I'm missing the whole fucking show and experience, and I'm just zoning out, and I'm just going down this whole rabbit hole of what ifs and scenarios of things that I've just sit around sometimes and just think about. And it's just, it is hard, again, to explain, because this could just happen at any time, and it's just the little things that can trigger you, and trying to explain it to people, and, you know, it's just a lot. So being an overthinker, I don't even know where I was going with that, but being an overthinker, you know, I've had a lot of projects that I wanted to put out creatively, and I haven't moved forward with a lot of them. And I was just having this conversation the other day with one of my friends about how I feel like I've been my own worst enemy. And that has just been one of the things that has held me back, is just, you know, overthinking things. I'll write out a whole concept or project or something that I want to do, and in the middle of writing it, I may get distracted, or I start thinking about other things, and I don't even give this project or creative piece or whatever it may be an opportunity to even breathe or be put out there for society to see. I like kill it before it even has a chance to live. And there's just so many. I have an app, OneNote. I don't know if you guys ever use OneNote, but I like to use a lot of different notes and stuff like that to record different things that I want to do. Great, my battery's finna die. So if it dies, we're just gonna pick up later. But anyway, I have a lot of notes and things, and you know, that I put down and jot down. And I went back and I looked at some notes that I had from like 2015 to 2014, and this was before I had even gotten into the industry. I've only been in the industry for 2 years. And some of these notes had to do with projects that I wanted to do based off of cannabis and women who were in the industry and things that I wanted to start doing then. But because of where I was working at and where I spent most of my time, and then I had all these other triggers that happened during that time in my life, it caused me to just like put a hold on all of that, and I didn't really put any of it out, and it just makes me sad. So I don't know, I guess that's where I really wanted to do this, is because I don't want anyone else to feel like me or continue to live life like this. Like, if you can, you know, hear somebody else's story or hear other resources that people have used or methods that people have tried. And I'm not a professional, again, I'm not a healthcare professional, but you may hear something that you may want to try in your daily life that may help you. And it's just like, I feel like at this point I have to talk about these things and put this out there and be as transparent as I can be, just to help others. Because it's just like, there's so many people out here that have so many great ideas that, you know, they're afraid to put them out because of something that happened from childhood, and then we get older as adults and we don't realize how fucked up we are, and we have all these depression and unresolved issues. All right, we are back. So sorry about that, my battery died. It is now 1:10 a.m. I'm determined to get this video done tonight, because it's important, and this is what I'm here for, like I said. But anyway, before the battery died, before I was cut off rudely, I was talking about just dealing with like unresolved trauma from childhood and how this just affects your mental health. A lot of it stems from that, and a lot of people my generation, or now I feel like we're one of the first generations to have the luxury to deal with this and go deal with their mental health, and to, you know, be able to talk about it. I just appreciate that so much, just because that was one reason why I suppressed everything, is because in the Black community, you know, it's just such a huge stigma over it, and you don't want to talk about it, you don't want to be that person. And honestly, I just didn't know how to open my mouth and say, these are the things that are going on, or this is how I'm feeling. So yeah, but being an overthinker, it just really, side note, this lash is looking dumb. I checked it out, so anybody try to call me out, done, did it for you. Anyway, but yes, being an overthinker, it just holds you back. I think it's important to, you know, if you're going to be putting together a project, like I said, for me, it was a lot of creative projects and things that I wanted to do. And it's important to think things through. If it's something on a, you know, bigger scale, you may want to weigh the pros and cons, or what's the best way to roll that project out. It's just maybe, you know, asking yourself the right questions. I think, like I said, you go down this rabbit hole of all these questions of what if this, what if that, and it's like, a lot of it has to do with other people. And yes, you're here to, I know for me, I guess I feel like part of my purpose is to be in service to others and to be an advocate for people. And so It's important that I take other people's, I'm gonna say, opinions into consideration. I don't know if that's the right word, you know, but you want to be careful in how you present certain things to people and the topics and things that you may bring up or whatever it may be. But at the same time, if there are some things that you want to talk about and it's, you know, something that you went through, somebody may be able to relate to you, you know, maybe think about if it's something super personal, how you want to present it, but don't overthink it so much to where it's just like, well, let me give this a month. Like, you know, that just turns into another month, and you look up and it's 3 years later and you still haven't done shit with that, but just write it down. And it's just like, for me, that's how I look at it. I'm just like, I didn't do anything with any of those things. And of course I had my own mental health issues that I was dealing with. It's just now moving forward, now that, like I said, I'm learning so much about myself, now that this is a behavior that I have recognized, I've picked up within myself, I'm starting to understand why I have been that way. You know, now moving forward, I want to make sure that I'm cautious on how much thought goes into something and what questions am I asking myself and what's really important about the question that's being asked. Like, for instance, this YouTube channel. I'm sure a lot of people not a lot, but there's people out there that, you know, want to do a YouTube channel but feel like maybe the market is oversaturated, or people gonna like me, or I gotta have the perfect camera, perfect lighting, and all of this. And it's just, and then you start making up all these other things or whatever maybe. And that was me. Again, I'm talking about me. But I just kept going down this whole rabbit hole of why I can't put out my channel, or why I don't want to, or why it's not the right time, because I gotta do this, or, you know, I gotta make sure that this breakout goes away before I record this video. And sometimes that is okay, because I don't want a huge breakout on my face. But then if it's time to record, it's just time to record, and it is what the fuck it is, because I'm a human being and my skin breaks out, and that's just what happens. And so I'm gonna make sure that I don't, you know, overdo that. So I don't know, I hope all that makes sense, and, you know, you're able to apply that to your life if you're at that place in your life and you feel like you're ready to take that step. Again, I am talking about myself. I am not a healthcare professional, and this is just where I've been at and some of the questions and things that I've thought of as I'm sitting here going through this transition, thinking about who is Christina and what does Christina want to do with her platform and her voice, and what does she want to do with all of her mental health issues that she's gone through? How does she want to present it and talk about it? These are things that I've asked myself, and what's helping me to get to that next stage and that next level, and that's what I'm looking for. You know, that's just me personally. So yeah, you know, think about that, marinate on that, let me know. I'm gonna go to bed. I'm gonna just finish peeling that lash off, because, you know, I have this cartridge. Where did it go? Oh, this vape pen. I don't even know what I'm hitting here. No, I don't know what this is. I don't even know. But I'm gonna go hit that, because it's been alright to me, and get some sleep and not overthink anything. But anyway, you guys, be sure to follow me on Instagram at rosebud_hi. That's ROSEBUDS_HI. The channel name, you know, it's all right there. And yeah, like, comment, subscribe, let me know what you want to see. Blah blah blah. Am I talking too much? Shut up, be nice about it. I appreciate you. But yeah, you guys have a lovely night. I love you guys. I love you guys for the continued support and all that jazz. So till next time, much love, peace, and blessings. I feel like this is a batch cartridge. I don't know. Good night.